Hello, I'm Ormin Avalon, so welcome for this meeting, and I will speak today of what is the power that human being can have on matter. So this is a very, very huge question because there are two branches on the question. What is human being and what is matter? So it's pretty big question. You know, normal human being really cannot do much to change matter. But still we can break stones, we can grow vegetable, we can care animals, and also we can bring better communication and better interconnection between human beings, and we can share the beauty of what is around ourselves, and this is also already an action on matter. So because everything is interconnection, so human being is not out of matter. Matter is part of human being. And how is it this? Because our body is matter and our body is part of ourselves. So the first way to answer this kind of question is to go out of duality. Everything is one. So the idea is the more human being will be one, the more human being will become able to enter the matter. And once you know something better and better, you start having a greater power on this thing. So the purpose there is how to improve our, let's say, connection and our knowledge about matter. So here also there are two ways of doing. There is an external way which consists in scientific approach, and you know that there are people working on the micro particles everywhere on the planet, and some are working on investigating other planets, and so there is a very wide possibility of trying to overcome the secrets of matter. But we can see that those approaches are not bringing, let's say, peace, love, harmony, and is not bringing to human being what everyone is expecting from science. Even worse, now we are under an incredible, let's say, planetary event, and incredibly, we can see that science is completely divided on the causes, on how to deal with this, and we are facing, in a way, the absurdity or the lack of real wisdom of, let's say, the road, the external road that are trying to conquer matter. So our approach will be about trying to see if inside of us there is a way to increase our wisdom about matter, our knowledge, and our ability to be a great conqueror of the unknown. Because maybe what is the most unknown to us is human being, is the physical body. Just thinking about the miracle of the movements that are inside our physical body and all the planets that are the organs and all the blood circulation, for example, that is like the light circulating into the universe, bringing everything together, making the link between all the parts of the big organism. And in reality, our physical body can be seen, can be perceived as a reflection of the huge galactic system that we can just guess when we look in the sky during the night. We can just guess how incredibly magnificent it is. But this feeling of magnificence towards the universe when we look at the stars during the night, what about having the same feeling of marvel looking at our own physical organism? And the question is how to become more and more in touch, in connection with this magnificent tool that is our physical body, that is allowing the different part of us to express the physical life. And so, and to make this magnificent experience of the physical life. So how to increase our connection, our relationship with the self of our physical body? The inner connection. So the first thing, and maybe we can do it together, you breathe out deeply 3 times and you start entering into your physical body and feel, sense life into your physical body. Where is this life coming from? Is it only some expression of matter, or is matter the reflection of the universal processes that are giving life, movement, energy, light, love to everything that exists? So in this case, our physical body is a projection of the universal life, and we can use our physical body as an experience to get in touch with this universal life. So in the same time, I invite you to get in touch with the flame of the everlasting life, the flame of immortal life, which, according to tradition, is the root of everything that exists into creation. And this flame of immortal life is living into our physical body. So our power depends on liberating the power of this flame into our physical body. And then matter will be revealed to itself. It means life, the power of immortal life, the power of universal life will be revealed through our actions into a physical body. So at this point, we increase our connection to the cells of our physical body. And we start bringing love, sending love to the cells of our physical body. As if the billions of cells of our physical body were our children. And in a way, we are the teacher of those children. And we have to find the right way to be a beloved teacher so that our cells will really do everything for us. They already do. But we are separated from them. We don't have any connection. So our work is to increase our connection and to reach the guidance to ourselves, to become one with them. For me, our cells are unconscious. So increasing our connection with the cells of our physical body, we start intensifying the connection between our subconscious, our unconscious, and our consciousness. And this will bring us into unity. The unconscious part of us is the mystery of the universe. So, to conquer the mystery of the universe, we have to conquer our unconscious. And we can conquer our unconscious through this increasing the link with ourselves. This is made through love. And sense, feel, observe the wonderful effect the wonderful interconnection that love is bringing between the two parts of us, the conscious and unconscious parts of us. Now, second step, you're invited to thank yourselves for the unceasing work, the unconditional work, or the unconditional love they put in the work. Permanently, they work for you. They work for us. And and they wait some award. But we don't even look at them. We ignore the incredible dedication our cells are giving to us. Same way we ignore the dedication the whole universe is bringing us permanently. All the forces of nature are permanently bringing us all the kind of foods for our physical body, for our soul, for our spirit. Life is everywhere, but we have to increase our connection through life through thanking, thanking, thanking. Thanking yourselves, you will thank the universe. And observe the effect of this magnificent award that you give to yourself. They are like little children. You have to tell them, oh, what a wonderful work, what a beautiful painting. Oh, you so much doted. Oh, you have so many qualities. Oh, thank you so much for what the gift you are bringing to me. Consider yourselves as billions or little children. And can you imagine you are a teacher with billions, billions, billions of pupils? Everyone on earth is a teacher. We are all teachers towards ourselves and students toward the universe. Ourselves are the link between the universe and ourselves. The more we'll be good teachers with ourselves, the more we'll be good students with the universe. And once you get the confidence of ourselves, of yourselves, then you can start teaching them. So you gather all yourselves into a wonderful meeting, and you tell them, now I love you so much. I propose to you to increase our communication. To increase our interconnection, to increase, to start speaking all together. And I need you in order to reach my purpose of getting in touch with the universe. Together we can do magnificent things. So now I invite you to help me to increase my level of love, to increase my intelligence, to increase all my qualities, because you're the keys for this increasing of my qualities. I know everything is inside myself. What I didn't know is that you were the key to this unbelievable discovering of all the abilities of the universe. that have been deposited inside me and that I have to discover. And at this point, you can ask yourselves whatever you want that would help you and would help them, because we are one, to go forward in our evolution, to go forward in our work of revealing all the abilities that the whole has deposited into his own creation. And at this point, we can feel, perceive that through us, through our connection with the cells, the whole that has been called the creator or the divine, which is consciousness and much more, deposited in every most tiny subatomic particles into creation, we can ask the whole, from which each one of us is a cell, to bring ourselves into revelation. So breathe out deeply. Thank again yourselves. And you can tell them to go back to their, let's say, regular work. Thanking them again, and when you want, breathe out deeply and open your eyes. So I don't know how you have lived this exercise, but you'll tell me later. But you see, everything that we think hidden to us is inside. And we have to be ready for the greatest revelations. What happens now in the world is a magnificent, fantastic, extraordinary revelation, because it's like an exam. The evolution, it's impossible to perceive that human being will be for eternity like it is now, with all those limitations, with the greed, and most of all, the fear which is probably what is bringing us back the most into animality. The fear is a key point for maintaining the animals alive. But regarding human being, it's absolutely counterproductive, more than counterproductive. And so now we are facing a turning point of human evolution, and each one will have to do his own choice. The choice for me is for freedom, because our spirit has been created with the desire, the greatest aspiration of spirit is freedom. So at this point where we are now, we are individually and collectively passing an exam. This exam is, do you want to be free or not? It's very simple. If you want to be free, it means you have made a work with yourself. Your connection with your spirit is strong enough to bring into existence the aspiration of the divine within yourself. If you want to be, let's say, a servant or a slave, which is not, you know, some people are so tired. They are too tired to fight, and then they just say, oh, I give my power to someone else who will decide for me. And it's also a possibility, and we don't have to judge. Absolutely no judgment in any kind of attitude. But, you know, then the question will be how to help those people. But the key point now is individually and collectively freedom. There is absolutely no other question. And it's fabulous because everything, and why is there an exam? Because life is like this. When you go to school, at a certain moment, you have an exam. Then you go to college and you have an exam. And then you go to the university and you have an exam. And when we know that everything that we are facing as human beings is just a reflection of the laws that applies to our own lives, individually and collectively, everything is very clear, very obvious. And so we are facing a fabulous moment because in this way, I'm sure that we are going to, human being is going through an incredible transformation. And for me, this transformation is overcoming death, because death is the cause of fear, and death is the cause of all the jail into human being are at this moment completely locked. Voilà. So we must be ready, and our cells, the cells of our physical body, as the keys. Every 7 years, our body is completely renewed. So it means there is an incredible capacity of life to renew itself. But why are we still the same after 7 years, after 14? And why are we worse, 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 and worse? Because the cells that are leaving our physical body give their memory to the new cells that take their place when they go. So the problem is our memories. This is why it's so important to work on the emotional part of us to get rid of all the heavy memories that we have in order to be able to start traveling into our past. People are blocked into their past because they didn't clean their past. So they are focused into a future that is bringing them to death. But if you are able to go back into your past, then you go back to your youth. Then you go back to a new birth. And the new birth is the new human being. And the new human being is the one that is, for me, that has overcome death and that will bring not only humanity, but planet Earth and solar system. It's like, you know, waves that are growing, growing, growing wider and wider, and that will change all the abilities, all the perception, and that will reveal matter to itself. The mysteries are going to come out, but all this happen inside of us. No answer, no solution. There are answers in the external past, but no solution. The solution is inside. So this is why I propose this, this tool of many people are working on this planet, fortunately, and at so many levels, and this is magnificent. And there will be a great, great, great liberation in the next very little time. Let's say that I prepared the meditation Merkaba, the Merkaba meditation, matrimonial meditation, is not something that I created. It's something that just happened. It's like the synthesis of my life that has been a life of discovery, of adventure, and where I had the benefit of meeting so marvelous, extraordinary guides. And it's a kind of synthesis that was given to me by them. Because you understand that spiritual masters are just one. They are not separated. What is the characteristic of a spiritual master is to reach the level of unity. And the real spiritual masters, they are one. So to say my master and my teaching and is perfect because it is just a path showing the way to unity. But the characteristic of the master is to have reached unity. And so our purpose is to reach unity. No matter the path we choose to reach the summit. But all the masters, if they are real masters, they are at the summit. And they bring their blessings to everyone. There is no difference. They are like the sun bringing the rays to whoever accepts to receive them. And so I think we are really in front of fabulous revelation. And we have to get ready for this and to focus on freedom. Voilà. So thank you very much, and good work for everyone.